Hey Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. I've decided to go ahead and start doing vlogs again. So I haven't decided what day I'll probably post them on, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure out a whole new YouTube schedule because I want to continue doing like regular videos, but I also want to do vlogs and I want to do tags. There's some changes coming to my channel. I might be doing more than one video a week. We'll see. Today was an admin day. I think I'm going to go ahead and make Mondays admin days from like now on. However, that being said, some things I was doing today, it's probably going to be in the process all week just because of what I was doing and how I was attempting it and stuff. But I spent 90% of the time I was awake today working on my website, which is down in the description below. It is currently ugly. It's a hot mess because I'm fixing things and changing things, and oh dear. I made the mistake of going ahead and publishing some changes instead of marking them as drafts, basically is what it comes down to. This morning I spent some time working on a passion project rather than getting some actual work done. Bad me. But yeah, I have a plan of action for my website thanks to talking with Amy, who is an SEO consultant. I'll have her Twitter link down in the description below. But talking with her about a couple things, I've made an action plan sort of for my website that I want to go ahead and attempt, and we'll see how that goes. And then I'm gonna continue working on this passion project too. I still gotta finish editing and formatting Damned and Dangerous. That's gotta be done for November. I don't remember. Sometime in November. Dear Satan is ready to go. However, I did have some errors when I uploaded it, so I've got to redo that. But otherwise, it's ready to go. I just have to do that before the 25th, and we're good to go. I'm going to do that tomorrow, actually, to make sure it's done and clear and everything's copacetic before it comes out at the end of the month. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Lots of admin stuff. Still got some more admin stuff to do the rest of this week. Probably going to be doing admin stuff the rest of this week, actually. Most of it dealing with my website. Apologize ahead of time if you heard that. This husband being rude. So rude. But, yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's after 4 in the morning, and I haven't slept yet. I take that back. I've probably gotten like an hour of sleep. The problem is my shoulder is hurting. It's one of those days where I overeat, and something I've discovered in the past like 6 months or so is that when I overeat, obviously my stomach hurts, but my shoulder also hurts. And I just took a shower and basically soaked my shower until the water ran cold. And now I am using a ice pack on it to kind of numb it. It's almost there. It still hurts, but it's getting to the point where it's as much as that ice pack's going to do. I had to take it out. It was getting too cold. So yeah, that's my life right now. And I can't sleep when my shoulder hurts like that because I sleep on that side. So I figured I'd go ahead and vlog on here real quick because since I've been awake, I've been thinking about some things to do. I mentioned in a vlog last night that I wanted to work on my website this week. And I'm going to do that. I'm getting ready to actually redo my master list with the new tasks that I need to do. And take off some of the other tasks that I'm thinking about, because that's one of the things I was going to talk about here, is that I have 2 widgets on my phone that are for the release dates of Dear Satan, which comes out October 29th, and Damned and Dangerous Quartet Book 2, which comes out November 19th, I believe. According to those widgets, there is 16 days left before the release of Dear Satan, and there's 37 before the release of Damned and Dangerous 2. Dear Satan's done. It's ready to go. It's been edited. It's been uploaded. I do need to double check the upload because I did get an email with an error message in it yesterday at some point, but because I was doing other things, I forgot to check it, and I haven't turned my computer on to actually check it this morning. So I do need to double check that. I'll probably, since I still have time, I have until the 25th to upload it, because you have until like 4 days prior. I want to get it done within the next 2 days, though, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm probably going to do one more final read-through of it. It's a novella. It won't take me that long. Change the name of it and upload the file again, because that's something I'm noticing is that KDP really doesn't like it when you upload stuff with the same file name. It thinks you're uploading the exact same file even if it's not the exact same file. So I need to change the file name. Maybe that's why I had an error. Now I think about it. Maybe that's why I had an error. So I'm going to need to do that. I need to change the file name and upload it. And I'll probably do that soonish. Like I said, I want to get that done in the next couple days so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then the next thing I need to do is focus on doing 2 more edits of Damned Teenagers 2. I say 2 more edits. 2 more edits on my side, 1 more on the editor's side. So I've been going back and forth with the editor, just like I did with the first one. I'm really tired, guys. I really want to sleep. My shoulder hurts too much to sleep. So I'm going to work instead. Because why the fuck not? So there's 2 things I'm going to focus on this week. I'm going to work on my website and basically redesign it and get that ready to go. I needed to do some changes to it anyways. I hadn't realized I hadn't done any updates to my website since before Damned and Desolate came out. Damned and Desolate came out in June. All my websites was, on my website, every page that had Damned and Desolate mentioned on it was talking about the pre-order, which I had set up at the beginning of the middle of May, I think. So that means I haven't updated my website since May. For fun, I'm going to do my passion project. Well, my phone just shifted again. I don't understand why it's doing that. Whatever. I use my phone to film, guys. I want a camera so bad. I have one on my Amazon wish list. I know what I want. I just have to have the money to get it. But yeah, I started writing the passion project on Sunday afternoon and wrote over 6,000 words. And then yesterday morning I wrote another 2,000 words, so 6, 7, 8. So I've written just over 8,000 words. I want to add that up. I want to know how much that is. Hold on. I'm going to do math. Let's see. 8 and 7. 8 and 8, 16. So 15. 20. Carry the 2. That's 10, 15, 18. So 8, carry the 1. I'm going to lose track of these numbers already. Oh, fuck this. It's a number. It's over 8,000 words. I wrote it down on my white dry erase board. That is what I've been doing the past couple of days. And so those are 2 things I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna finish fixing Dear Satan, so it's done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then come out and I'll be happy. I'm going to focus mainly as far as work stuff goes on my website, and then I am going to continue writing my passion project. I'm sorry if you were expecting more from this vlog. I'm just basically rambling my thoughts this early in the morning on no sleep. Today would be a monster kind of day if I had a monster, and I kind of want one, so Justin's got off today. I may send Wolf Love to the store to buy me a monster so I can survive today. We have date night either Friday or Sunday. We're gonna play some D&D, do a double date, another couple, and play some D&D. That thought randomly came to my mind because I'm looking at my I call it my Fox box. It's a dice box Amy made me. He's got a fox on it, an SDH. And then she didn't know at the time, but this was my birthday present from her, and she designed it with the fox paw print, not knowing that same day I got my fox paw print tattoos. So, yeah, I opened that present up, and I still had the gauze over my tattoo because I had literally just gotten it the same day she gave me my present. So, yeah, I love my fox paw prints. It's got the girls' birth dates in the toes. This is what you get at like 4 a.m. when I haven't had any sleep. I'm sorry, guys. So, apologies. I'm going to go write. And believe it or not, actually, this is probably the best time for me to write. I really do get more stuff done this early in the morning. Before kids are awake and before family's awake. So, sometimes I miss doing 4 a.m. streams. Sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go write. I'm wearing horns because I can, and I'm tired, and I don't give a fuck. These were hanging out on my TV. Anyways, I haven't done an official video about my trip to Montana. Oh, my boyfriend last night. And at this point, I don't know if I'm going to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about a couple of things right now, because I was thinking about them anyways. When I was in Montana,
I read a lot, and I also wrote a lot. I finished 3 projects while we were there. Now, granted, one was a short story, because I wrote my submission for the Quarantine With anthology. One was a novella, because I rewrote completely from scratch Dear Satan again. And then the other was a possibly new genre, at least for me. It was a genre that I've been wanting to tackle, but I don't feel like I can do it justice. And even reading back through what I wrote, I don't think it's necessarily good. And it's not because it's a first draft, because by now at this point it's on its second draft, third. Because I wrote it 3/4 of the way through and then started back from the beginning and rewrote it, because that's what I generally do when I start writing projects that I don't actually plot out first. Is I brain dump, and then when I get close to the end and I know how I want the story to go, I've figured out all the holes and stuff, I go back and rewrite from scratch. That's my process. I've done that with 3 different novels, and apparently I did it with this one too. I read a bunch of books that were all mysteries. Some paranormal cozy, some LGBT, some other genres that were all mysteries, most part. I read like 19 or 20 books in September, and most of them were mysteries. But I'm looking over at the stack of books that I've read this month that I still need to write down, and they're all children's books. And that is because I've been doing a lot more reading aloud to the girls. Part of that's because I just feel bad about the fact that we haven't been doing that. And I did that in Montana, actually, because I found a copy of the omnibus it's by Tamara Pierce. The first book is Alana the First Adventure. The second book is In the Hand of the Goddess. The third book, I don't remember. The girl who rides like a man or something like that. The woman who rides like a man. And then the last one is Lioness Rampart. I can't remember the series name. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. My shoulder still hurts. And I'm too tired to think. That series. I read the first book aloud to the girls. I read a chapter per night for like a couple nights in a row. Oh my god, that was murder on my throat, by the way. Bad choice. They loved it. We did a lot of like questions and answers where when we got to certain points where I needed to stop and take drinks, I would ask them questions. Like I continuously asked them the characters' ages, the characters' names, because I couldn't remember Alana and Alan were the same person, like the name wise. I asked about different characters, like what her friends' names were, the prince's name, who was related to who. We talked a lot about my favorite character, because while George does not play a big part in the first book, I mean he does, but he doesn't, he is still near and dear to my heart. Why do I like bad guys? He's a thief. He is the king of thieves. He is one of my favorite characters in that whole series, and I love him. And if you hurt my precious baby, I will murder you. But this is why I write about monsters falling in love. Oh god, yeah. So that's where we stand. It was something I noticed, because I was like, I thought to myself just a few seconds ago, I was like, I haven't read anything except for like a couple of fan fictions and a couple of fan fiction comics all month, and we're almost halfway through October. And then I looked over and saw the stack of books, and I was like, oh, I have read. I just haven't read my own stuff, like my own, the genres I'm used to reading. Like I haven't read any fantasy, haven't read any mysteries, I haven't read any romances. I haven't, my genres are all over the place, and I haven't read any of them because I've been reading storybooks all month long. Oh, there's probably more than 15 books in that stack. I like to write the books down that I read, and I haven't since we got back, so they're just stacked there. I don't remember which ones were read in October and which ones were read in September. A couple were read in September. Not many. I still want to sleep. I am so fucking tired. I'm going to go back to writing now. This is going to be coming down probably soonish. The poster board's going to stay, but I'm going to plot out and do something else. Because that project is something I can't classify genre-wise, because the whole plot is fucking weird. I got a random idea, and you can see how much I plotted on it. Like, that's the whole novella. The whole first half of the novella. But I got an idea about these two characters. One is a faun, and it's like, it's a paranormal romance, I guess. Sort of. The main male character is a faun. He goes back and forth between the Fae world and the modern regular world. And the main character is a woman who wants to have a baby. She wants to be a mom. And so, but she can't seem to get pregnant. And she has no interest in finding a lover. And that's why it's not really a paranormal romance. She is ace. She is an ace character. She wants a baby. But she doesn't want a relationship. I don't know what the classified is at yet. I've written through that much of it. What's plotted there has been written. It's another experimental project that is probably not going anywhere anytime soon. I want to write stories that my whole thing about writing is I want to write stories that I want to read. And I want to read about more characters who have a happily ever after without getting married at the end of the book. Because I'm so fucking tired of romances where people get married at the end of the book. They don't even know each other for like 6 months and then poof, they're married. What the fuck? But I want more characters where it's different kind of love. It's not just between a man and a woman. I want more LGBT. I want more gay romances. I've got 4 stories with gay characters. One of the anthologies I wrote, I was invited to a couple of years ago. At this point, I featured 2 male. One was a faun from Fae, and one was, I like fawns. One was he wasn't a faun. Did he have horns? I don't remember if he had horns. Like winged. That was what reminded me. I saw my horns, I saw the plot. I was like, oh yeah, horns. He has horns too. I should probably just stop filming because this is bad. I need to talk to some more ace people to make sure I'm labeling her right. It's never outwardly said. The only thing that's ever said is that she does not want to have a relationship with anyone. She wants a baby, but she doesn't want the relationship. And she and the fawn become really good friends. But they don't have any like romantic feelings toward each other, which is why I labeled it ace. But maybe it's not ace. I need to edit out all this random rambling. Oh hell, maybe maybe I'll leave the rambling in. You guys can see how my brain works, because this is how my brain works. This is my life. I you don't see it often, but that's how my brain jumps from topic to topic, from subject to subject, from task to task. Because I probably confused the fuck out of Amy yesterday, because I was doing like 4 things on my website at once, and they were not related except for the fact that it all dealt with my website. And I would ask her questions whenever I got stuck. And she was probably like, what the fuck? This is why. This is literally how my brain works. I just jump when little things remind me. And she got the brunt of it last night. Sorry, Amy. Kill me now. Maybe I'm tired enough that I can sleep even though my shoulders are pain. I never take pain meds. I'm going to keep this update short, and I'm not certain how much I'm going to film today, if at all. This might be the only clip you get, and it's not going to be a very good one. I wrote over 10,000 words yesterday. I don't have an exact word count. In fact, actually, I need to go back through and look up my word counts for the past couple of days and update my spreadsheet with them, because I've been terrible in not doing that. This morning I woke up to a bunch of phone calls and text messages telling to call back, because we found out that a friend of ours passed away of a heart attack. And so that's what we're dealing with today. It's not someone I'm particularly close to, but my husband was, so it's hitting him harder. So yeah, I'm gonna go write, because that's what I do when I'm upset. He's hanging out with some friends who were also, all of them were particularly close to this person. And they just need to kind of be with each other right now, basically. There's some other things going on. So that's what we're doing. And that's how today's gonna go. And I'm probably not gonna film anymore after this. So I will update you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know where everything's going. So for months, my mom has been trying to convince me to switch the girls over to homeschooling. And with everything that's going on in the world, she was doing this prior to COVID, just so you guys know. This has been an ongoing battle for like a year. And I love my mom, but I am not a teacher. So this was something I was really not interested in. That being said, because of our trip to Montana and the fact that the girls missed a month of school and have not returned to school because of everything going on, I've actually switched them to homeschooling. I did not realize how expensive homeschooling could be. Apparently my husband did. He was fully prepared for how much we're getting ready to spend on curriculum stuff for the girls to do homeschooling. I was not, however. I now realize why so many homeschooling parents were always looking for supplemental material for their kids when I was working at the used bookstore. Like, that stuff went out as quick as it came in, and now I realize why. Because I really want to go back to my used bookstore that's no longer open, and I really want some supplemental material myself because I need it. Because I'm looking at spending a really hot mess of money to do the curriculum that I think would benefit the girls the most. We spent the morning doing assessment tests to see where they are and what curriculum programs I need to actually get for them. And I found a company that has basically everything pre-made, so all I have to do is open it up and boom, there's the lesson. Plus it has all the subjects, because a lot of the other programs I've been looking at so far are like just math, just science, just history, just this. And this one has everything that North Carolina requires for homeschooling. So that's a plus, I guess. But at the same time, I'm looking at going, ow, paycheck, ow. Let's just say that my husband's next paycheck, he gets paid once a month because he works a government job. We haven't even gotten his next paycheck, which is at the end of October. It gone already. It gone. Like, I have everything planned out to the penny, and it's still gone. Ow. I was not prepared for this. Ouch. Anyways, so now that I'm done like killing myself over how much I'm going to be spending on my girls are playing games on their computers right now. And I think that was supposed to be a horse. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I definitely did. Anyways, not the point. Now that I'm finished killing myself with the ideas of homeschooling and how much I'm getting ready to spend to get them girls all set for homeschooling with all the subjects that they need, I'm going to work on hiccups. I'm going to go work on my website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I did the, what page did I do yesterday? I did the home page and I did the About Me page the past couple of days. And actually I had a scare because I did the About Me page, I finished it, it was ready to go, and then I couldn't find it. It turns out I saved it as a template, and I couldn't find it because it was saved as a template, not as an actual page. So I need to change that up, and I need to actually save it as a page. But basically what I'm doing is I'm creating all the pages that I want to create, and then I will attach them all via the menu, and then I will make it go live. So if you go to my website right now, it's still the same information that was there prior to. When I update it, everything will have a new look. So that's basically the way it's going right now. And that's what I'm working on. I'm just doing that right now. I'm working on website stuff. I don't know how much writing I'm going to get done today, if at all. We're having Arby's for dinner because my mom is going out after work to pick up chicken feed because we're out. We used last night for when feeding everyone. They've got enough food for today. They're good. They'll be good until tomorrow. So yeah, whenever she does that, because the feed store is right next to an Arby's, we have Arby's for dinner, so I'm thinking Arby's. So it's late at night, and I say it's late at night. It's only 10, but it's late at night for me because I didn't sleep at all last night. It's another day where I haven't slept. And then I went down to my sister's this morning to play D&D with my sister, my brother-in-law, and their roommate. We meet up every 3 weeks for the past couple of months to play D&D. And that's what we've been doing for fun there. And so that's what I was doing today. Instead of working, I am going to have to figure out something with my schedule as far as work goes, because on days that I play D&D with them, I don't get back until like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, and I leave like 11 in the morning so that I can be there and we can start playing between noon and 1. So yeah, we're going to have to figure something. I'm gonna have to figure something else out so I can still get some work done, whether I do it before going down there or like I'm getting ready to do some writing right now, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll just have to figure out something with my schedule. I'm gonna go to bed soon because I'm flipping tired because I haven't slept, and you can tell on my face. My brother-in-law actually thinks I am starting to develop insomnia, which is very palpable. I did have some heartburn last night after dinner, but I definitely hit a point where I was not tired at all, and so I didn't sleep at all. And when my husband got home, he walked in on me. I was in here on the computer just watching YouTube videos at that point. And by YouTube videos, I mean like movie trailers. That's all I was watching for the past several hours because it's all I could concentrate on. And he was like, "You didn't sleep, did you?" And I was like, "No, hi." So yeah, that's how my day's gone. I've actually been okay, but I'm now really tired and I'm going to go to bed. You can see bags under my eyes because I haven't slept in over 24 hours now. And I'm really tired. I keep repeating that. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to say on this real quick. This week, I've worked on my website. I have gotten 2 pages complete and ready for posting. There's 3 to 4 more pages I want to do before I actually make those pages go live because I'm redesigning them. But the rest I might be able to make go live even without them being done, if that makes any sense. But I do want to get the other ones that I'm talking about complete first, and I have 2 or 3 pages left to do that with. The other thing I've done is I've completed Dear Satan. It is formatted for ebook. It is posted to Amazon, and it is ready for publication. I'm not going to touch it again for a while, so I can move on to book 2 of that series. I went ahead and updated Damned and Desolate and got it ready and got it done and got it updated, so it's good to go. And the only thing I need to do now is finish editing and polishing up Damned and Dangerous, the second book in the series, so that it can be up by November 14th, I think I need to have it up by. I need to double check the date on that. But I'm hoping to get that done in November. I still don't know what I'm going to work on for Nano. I have been, you can see kind of my green poster board has become my plotting board, whereas my blue one has become my Kanban board. And I pulled down the stickies that were on my plotting board this morning with my youngest help. I still got them on my desk till I figure out what to do with them, because not all that information is written down on paper. And I started helping myself with the plot for my passion project for the past couple of days. I haven't talked about it much because I didn't know really what to say about it. It's not something I think I'm going to be publishing anytime soon. That can change. I know that part of me wants to, because I'm already looking at like pre-made covers, and I'm looking at stock photography for like custom covers. So the idea is there, but whether it'll actually happen or not is the question. But that project is about a world where in the past there's been a secret society of warlocks who buy children to become warlocks, and they teach them how to summon demons and use magic and all that fun jazz, and then when they're of age they bind them to a demon. But warlocks have now come out in the open, and it's not been a good experience for everyone. And the Warlock Council and the police department have kind of joined forces to... Sorry, I got a notification. They've kind of joined forces to build a better relationship between the police department and the Warlock Society. And the way they're doing that is that they want a detective and a warlock to pair together for all cases involving warlocks, whether there's crimes done by warlocks or crimes done against warlocks. And the 2 stories that I've been working on, I thought they were both going to be novellas. Now it's looking like it's just going to be a collection of short stories from both characters' perspectives, all 4 characters' perspectives, I should say. And I don't know, I'm still playing around with it. The two warlocks are twin brothers, actually, who are completely different from each other in a lot of ways. And then the one detective, I don't want to say hates warlocks, but he definitely does not get a warm, fuzzy feeling about them because of the fact that when warlocks came out, one of the first warlock cases of crimes done by a warlock, his partner of 15 years was killed by a warlock. And then the other, the twin warlock brother, is definitely with a detective who is prejudiced against warlocks, like heavily prejudiced against warlock, would take a gun to every single one of them if he could. He is the prime example of, he's a good cop, he's good at what his job, but he's definitely, I'm not certain if racist is the right word, but that's as close as I can get. He's definitely racist against warlocks, and he thinks they all should be killed, and he thinks they all should be not allowed around normal people, basically. And he's very foul-mouthed, he's very smart-ass, the couple of the scenes I've written already, he has pointed a gun at his partner's face already and said, I will fucking kill you, basically. And it's not been fun times for him or his partner since they got joined together, basically. But, yeah. That's been my passion project, and that's part of the reason there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that just is part of the reason I don't know if it's ever going to get published. I might do a more in-depth video about that at another time. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm just enjoying writing the snippets I've been writing. They're not even really composed enough to be put together as an actual story, which is why I think it's going to end up being a bunch of short stories. I don't know. We'll see. I do like my warlock hating detective and his partner the best. I write paranormal romance, guys, and those two are. First, I need to say that the warlocks are always male. It started off as a sexist thing. Of course, it's like a secret society, kind of like the Freemasons, basically, where it was an all-male society, and they haven't progressed to the point where they're letting women in yet. So females are not allowed. It's an all-male exclusive club so far. You're summoning demons. Do you really want to be a warlock, ladies? I mean, I do. That's a story we won't get into. But yeah, where was I going with that? So there's some LGBT themes in it because my warlock boy is definitely bisexual. He does not have he's actually going to be pansexual. He does not have a preference in gender or identity. So he's going to be pansexual probably. However, my warlock hating foul-mouthed detective is definitely gay. Like, there's no doubt in my mind he's gay. I don't know what the point of that was, telling you guys all that, other than to say that that's what I've been working on this week, Monday through Friday. I'm probably going to continue doing these vlogs just Monday through Friday so that I can have my weekends off. I've still got to film and edit and upload my Monday video for Monday. So that's probably what this is going to be, actually. And that helps cement my decision to film Monday through Fridays instead of the whole week. Especially since I want to take like the weekends off for the most part. We'll see. I'm still working out how I'm going to do everything and figuring things out as I go. And I'm really tired and I can't think anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and round this up here. Thank you for joining me this week for my first vlog back to doing vlogging again. I'm going to continue doing this at least for the rest of October. In November, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. I'll have a video closer to the end of I'll have a video closer to the end of this month talking about my plans for November. Because I have some plans for November. I'm just still trying to set everything in stone and get everything as done as I can and ready for what ventures I want to take. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Comment down below any of your thoughts as you watch this video, I think. And I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, Dragon Links.